Hello comrades and friends, and welcome to another episode of Grixis Grind. I have another few matches for you to do, and I want to really show off that the importance of sideboarding and stuff like that, because the original deck list had a very strange sideboard and a very strange mainboard. I have updated it a bit. I've taken out the mystical disputes from mainboard and taken them out of the deck entirely. I only have one Noxious Grasp mainboard, but I have the rest of the playset in the sideboard. I've kept the Sustainable Strokes and Negates and all that jazz. I put in an Elder spell in the sideboard, and honestly I think I might want to put in another. I've gotten a full playset of Enter the God of Turtles split between the main and sideboard, and I've gotten an Unmoored Ego, only one instead of three, in the deck. So yeah, I want to really talk about the importance of having a good sideboard, because the original deck didn't have a really great one, and this one now hits far more decks rather than just Oko. And having 3 Unmoored Ego mainboard was really awkward, because to just be able to fit that many meant that you'd have to take out a lot of cards that were really important to your game plan. I've also put in Angrath's Rampage. I've gained a bit more respect in this card again, because it can deal with a turn 2 Oko. It's one of the very few answers that we can run mainboard that makes sense. You know, like we can run more Noxious Grasp mainboard, we can run more Negate mainboard, but you know, it's Noxious Grasp is very, very narrow in what it can counter. While Angrath's Rampage, while it's not that great versus aggro decks, because they can just sacrifice a bad creature, like for example against Golgari Adventures, they can just sacrifice a 1/1 human that was made by their Lovestruck Beast, and assuming they have other 1/1s, they can still attack. But against turn 2 Oko, it's, you know, if we are on the draw and they play the Oko on their turn 2, and so then we didn't have mana up to negate, we can still Angrath's Rampage it. So it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I really like the inclusion of Angrath's Rampage, and I think I might honestly add in another copy, but I don't really know what I'd take out. I've still kept Lochmere Serpent in, and I still don't know if I like it, because I haven't really been able to have a game where it actually showcases its power. I've only been able to play it twice, I think, out of all my playtesting with it. And in one game it was too little too late, and the other game it was a 6 mana flash 3/3 elk that was a 7/7 for my turn. Yeah, so it can be really good. I can see where it would be, but it's also really clunky a lot of the time, and yeah. Either way, I'm gonna still keep playtesting it. I'm not fully convinced on it yet, but I don't think I played enough to know. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna tinker around with the deck a little bit more here and there. I don't think I need 3 Cry of the Canariums in the sideboard. I probably only need 2 or even 1, because I already have Ritual of Sits in mainboard. And yeah, I'll probably just tinker around with it a little bit more, and I'll definitely be playing it in tomorrow's video. So speaking of the video, I'll be shutting up now, so then you can actually go and watch what you clicked on the video for, gameplay. So thank you very much for watching, good luck in your ranked games, and I'll see you tomorrow. We can't keep that. That's much better. I think we ditch the ritual though. Maybe we should have ditched the Rampage, because we don't currently have red. Well, Sultai food? Why else would you run Grazer, if not to turn it into a 3-3 elk? Yep. Scary. Alright, so I might get rid of the Paradise Druid, because I can't cast the Wicked Wolf as of now. So we can sort of raise that away next turn too. I swear we dumped. Okay. Just throwing out all of our boluses. Alright. And that's Sultai, and they run food, so we want Disdainful Stroke, we want Noxious Grasp. I don't know if we want Ritual of Soot over Pride Canarium, because Goose and Paradise Druid, Ritual of Soot doesn't hit a lot of the other things that they play. So I think we want to replace it for a Cry. We definitely want ETG to survive. We're running Noxious Grasp, so we don't really need the Devil. Don't need Negate. Maybe we don't need 4 Disdainful Strokes, we'd probably go down to 3. I like Chandra too. Maybe dump the Lochmere Serpent. Okay. I still don't really know how I feel about the Lochmere Serpent. It hasn't really done enough yet. And, you know, 6 mana for a flash, 3/3 green elk with no abilities. Doesn't really sound that great. Funky boy. So we could see a turn 2 Oko here, which would be really Devo. Turn 2 Oko. Turn 2 Oko. There he is. Wow. Maybe we should have gotten rid of the Grazer, because they can turn that into another elk. We could have at least Disdainful Stroked away the Nissa.
Your new look is enchanting.
I'm really regretting putting away all those Ritual of Soot now. And I want to keep the Disdainful Stroke open, so we can't really do anything else. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna Noxious Grasp and end step, I think. Yeah, I need to do it at end step because I need to be able to respond to whatever they're about to play. I know that they can make another elk this way, but I can't really stop that because they would have just turned the Grazer into an elk. Alright, well if that's the case we can just yeet away the Oko. Do I want a Nasa? They could top deck a Nissa though, or a Grixis. And Nasa just dies. Next turn, if we don't draw anything playable, we'll play Nasa as well as keep the Disdainful Stroke open, but we just sort of need to keep it open in case they draw Nissa. We're just not in a good position right now. Okay. Alright, so we can murder his right then. I think it's best that we do that here. It saves us 1 point of damage. And we can play it as a lifelink the next turn and start swinging in. Okay. That's a lot of mana dorks. And we're keeping the Shameful Stroke open because that could be a Wicked Wolf. No. Beautiful. Alright, we can keep this. It's looking pretty decent. If we grab black and a red, then we can cost everything. Oh, those are red. Just need the black now. Alright, this should be Jeskai Fires, I think. So as long as we keep the negate open on turn 4. Quench.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
I really won't. I don't like seeing you.
I'll protect you.
Alright, we'll have to get rid of him, just so we can use our counter spells.
Now what?
Okay, cool. I think I want to play the Fabled Passage, because then I can crack it. And this gives me 2 negates. Okay. This gives me Vantress, or Bedevil and Negate. Fires? Yeah. Negate that. Don't want it. Crack the Fabled Passage. I get another black source of mana, I think. Alright, that's good. And we can keep open negate, so we might play Narset. Turns off any draw they have as well. Cycling Narset isn't that bad. Get rid of that. No, thank you.
Hone your prowess.
God, we're just annoying them. So this is Bedevil, Disdainful Stroke. All open. So they need to cast a Teferi first. Okay.
I shall miss your company. Past, present, and future are bound. Keep an open mind.
Auto tap fucked us. Tap down on black. That's alright. It's okay. We can use Castle Vantress instead. And we still have Bedevil Disdainful Stroke open. What is your stop? Oh. Draw one card then. That's the correct thing to play.
Stand by and watch.
Why not? I was perfectly happy without you in Standard. All the way back in Dominaria.
Here we go.
Okay. We're on Scry. Okay, well, let's see. We'll have 3 mana left over after playing Bolus. So, we really want to draw the lands, and then we'll have 4 mana left over after playing Bolus.
I have just the trick for this.
Kill Teferi,
Only time will tell.
and then we have Disdainful Stroke open. I probably should have played the Bolus before playing the Narset. Sorry, before activating Narset, to know if we needed to grab the other one. But I didn't know that we were going to have another Bolus. I guess hindsight's 2020. Oof. Well, I can bedevil that. It might -1 to get rid of Bolus. Which would be the correct thing to do.
Utterly is the best way to dispose of this. Hey, at least I tried.
Alright. And we have Vantress plus Disdainful Stroke open, so we're doing alright. And then next turn we can play Bolus. So I'd like to see something like a negate on top in case they... no, don't really want either of those. So they run Plunge. So you have to stop from the Chemist's Insight. Do we have a counter spell? I can pay for a Mystical Dispute.
The immortal Nicole will be your end.
I have Vantress open, so I don't think I'll play the Narset. We're in a really good position here. So you shut them off draws, you can counter a big spell. We have removal for like Chandra or Teferi. And we have a Vantress to keep giving us value. Well, now we don't have counter spells.
I know my responsibility.
Do you now? Can't draw cards.
This might be a bad idea.
Alright, let's see what's on top. Thought Erasure. We do want to see that. So we'll grab that. I think I'll Angraths now. So then we can use counter spells again. Then we plus Bolus to make them exile. Okay, this can be really painful for them. Wonderful. So you have 8 mana. Ooh, a fish. What else do you have? A Sarkhan and a Fires. Well, and I think I will get rid of that Fires as well. I won't play Narset because I want to keep Disdainful Strike open. They leave one. There's no way they can come back from this, right? If they play Chandra, they have to bust the entire thing just to kill Bolus. Alright. We definitely want those. We definitely want that. We do want this. And that. We don't want these. Don't want that. Don't want that. Maybe one less Bedevil? Alright, turn 2 Thought Erasure is nice. Though we'll probably have to Angrath's Rampage, a Teferi, maybe, probably. Because we do want to keep the Disdainful Strike open for our Fires, because if they get Fires off then we are going to be really far behind. That's why you run Fires over traditional control, is that you have the explosive nature of Fires of essentially doubling your mana. Well, let's get this show on the road. We have a Quench, Mystical Dispute, one or the other, both. Okay, alright. Teferi. So we'll have to pay for Blood Crypt.
Don't worry, I got this.
And Rampage him out. And then hopefully we dodge a turn 3 Fires, because we can't counter it. Hopefully. Okay, we dodge it. Good. We'll play the temple, I think. Alright. I do like seeing Bolus on top. So if they have fires, we can counter it. You can't counter Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win. That's more like it.
Isn't it just? Alright, so we'll be playing Narset then. Because you can't quench that. You can negate it. But if they have negate, they'd want to use it. Same as if they have Mystical Dispute, they'd want to use it on Narset, because she turns off their draw.
Encounter no, meditate and prepare.
Okay, Liliana can do good. So their best draw, I think, is a Fires Sarkhan. Or maybe just straight up Sarkhan, so then they can kill Narset.
I'll protect you.
Okay, Flood of Rage is good to see.
With thoughtfulness before action.
So they can either counter this and get hit by the Unmoored Ego, or let this through, we take away one of their counters, and then they get hit by the Unmoored Ego. Ooh, I do want to pay it though. Because we're already getting one card out of their hand. Ho ho ho. Interesting. Alright, well now they can't respond to things. So I'll get rid of Sarkhan. How many Chandras do you have? Just 2? Yeah. I'll probably play Liliana over Bolus because I care about Bolus more.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Really should have seen that coming.
Alright, so we can't counterspell right now, but we can counterspell from next turn. This Fires is currently not really doing much for them. So you do have 4 negate in deck, but I'm pretty sure I bottomed one of them with Narset. Alright. Alright, so do I want to bust the Liliana to kill the Brazen Borrower, or do I want to let my Narset die? I want to draw a card. Okay, well I guess I let Narset die. I have 2 boluses now though, which is nice. So they'll go in and attack Narset. Now they can draw cards.
You're a mighty warrior. I can see.
Last thing for us to see would be Chandra. They only have 2 more left in deck. Don't really have very many more win guns. So they'll probably exile Bolus. I don't have a negate for it, which is unfortunate. I would have really liked to have found a negate.
Sorry I'm late.
They can fairy bounce that. Or will they keep that Devout Decree in hand for Liliana? Maybe they have a harder time dealing, but they do have the Deafening Clarion.
Here we go.
So what's your second spell going to be? Really? That's very interesting.
Schemes have been foiled. My schemes are never ending.
Nice.
It's only a matter of time.
Okay, so then we have 6, 7 if we play. So we'll have 7 mana total. So we can't play Liliana and have counter spells open. We need those counter spells. Currently, anyway. Really, do we? Their only win con really left is Chandra, who I can't counter anyway.
I am the master here. Good, mindless minion.
It's odd that they run Quench,
Let's slow
but I suppose they can always Teferi and use that to bounce the fires.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Ugh, well, this was unpleasant.
Was the better choice? Ride to the top is very spooky.
Defiances infuriate my intellect is grounded in it.
Alright.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
They spread a Temple of Triumph to the top. Really? I wonder if they're gonna make me bounce my bolus first, or if they're just gonna play the 3-1. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So I can bolus kill Teferi.
So that's how it's
For
meant to
your
be.
cause.
Bolus. Kill the Borrower. And have Disdainful Stroke open.
Perish.
Oh.
I train everyone to hone your prowess.
Okay. Well, we're in a really good position. They have... Well, they're top decking versus our bolus
I
Narset
know
number.
88 ways to keep an open mind.
Oh, rude.
I must train harder.
Conceivable.
They're looking for Chandra. Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle the deck. Activate Narset. I want Elder Spell or Negate? I think I want Elder Spell. I only have one bolus left.
I will spare you in exchange for eternal servitude.
They should get rid of the fires at this point.
I have let your weak minds crumble.
I have practiced against many foes. Meditate and prepare.
They're pretty well due to find it now. I guess they're also pretty well due to concede. Right, well that was a really strong showing from the deck. So I think I'll end it on that game. So thank you very much for watching. Good luck in your ranked games, and I hope you have a really nice day.